Hello, Cappy. This is Olivia from DOS Tarot. I'm here to do your reading for the month of October. Yeah. Now, right away, when I was shuffling, I have a new deck. It's called the Energy Oracle deck, and it bases energy instead of just words. And you got two cards. The first one that came out was Strategy, and the second one was Appreciation. Look at what it says on that book. It says Journal Log. Now, I always talk about this in the readings when I talk to you guys about listening to the voices that we hear in the middle of the night. Those are usually your angels and your guides that are giving you hints about things that you need to be aware of. Make sure that you try to learn to do that. I know it's inconvenient, and you think sometimes maybe you've had a wonderful dream and it'll wake you up and you'll think, oh my God, that dream was so wonderful. I'll remember it. And you forget it, like within, I think they said 10 minutes. And then you won't remember come the time morning comes. So it's very smart nowadays, the way the world is right now, to journal. Because I guarantee you the divine is sending angels to help all of us during this world crisis. And if we don't pay attention to them, they will stop sending us messages. But as soon as you acknowledge and write it down in a little, it can be a little 3-ring binder or three, like one of those little tiny notebooks that you put in your upper pocket, whatever it is. Write down the details that you remember in dreams, because to me, I feel like it's very important. I know that it has helped me on my journey big time. And it's so amazing. I'm not going to go into the details. I don't share my journal book with but just one other person, and it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. It's beautiful beyond words. I'm going to move this one up here. I see it's not showing up in the camera frame. Okay, so anyway, this is the Celtic cross. I'm going to describe what each position is, and then I'll flip that card over and show you what the meaning is of that card based on what's near it, that kind of energy. And I will be clarifying each card with one of the smaller decks. And yeah, that's it. And on the bottom of the deck was the Ace of Swords in the upright. So this has something to do with your reading. The bottom of the deck is always the most important thing. It's got a lot of meat behind it, in other words. But we'll find out what that is as we go. And then as far as the appreciation, I think this is like saying, I appreciate my angels and my spirit guides and my Holy Spirit and whatever dignity, is that the right word? Deity. Whoever you pray to, that's who you need to give appreciation to. Because they love it. They love that when we acknowledge them. Okay? All right, I'm not going to go any more with that. One day I might do a video on it, but it's wonderful. But anyway, so this first card here, with this one on top, this is you in the reading. The Ten of Wands. A heavy load. A heavy, heavy load. It's breaking your back. It's been a burden. And it's probably been going on for a long time. But you're looking up. You have, even though it probably hurts your neck to look up. Look, he's got kind of half of a smile. Not really, but he doesn't look terribly in pain. But he's looking up. He's having to look to see where he's going. It's that much of a burden. It looks like a partial eclipse of the moon too. Anyway. So yeah, there's a burden here. It's almost like a goal is being met and you're almost at the end of it. You only have like one more pass and you'll be done. This will be cleared out. This is the end of it, the ending. There's one more major little burp that you have to go through, hiccup. And then you got in the upright the Two of Swords. This is what's crossing you. So basically when it says what's crossing you, this is telling me that the Ace of Swords is a decision that you have not made yet. Oh my gosh, look at this. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look at that moon. Aren't they almost the same? Isn't that interesting? I never noticed that in this deck before. It's like they're almost this, you know how they're, oh my gosh. And it's not the same picture because I can see up here, there's like water in the middle of an ice pack and there's nothing there. So it's not the same photo. It just happens to be that that's the way it fell or printed. Oh my God. It has something to do with the eclipse of the moon, a partial eclipse or something like that. I don't know when that'll be. But this decision that needs to be made, it needs to be made with your eyes closed, hence the blindfold, because the divine is asking you to make your decisions with your intuition. Okay? The purple in this card represents intuition in the tarot cards, in the tarot reading. It's kind of a purplish lavender. It's beautiful. But there's a decision here, and I guarantee you it's going to be one that relieves you from this burden, perhaps. Now, the bottom card here is the root of the reading, the purpose of it. Because there's a brand new beginning for you, and it's the Page of Pentacles. This is a brand new beginning. Could be a job offer, a new job offer. Could be. Or it could just be that someone's giving you a gift of money. Could be an inheritance. Could be money that you forgot you had. Not that that's probably true, but it's possible. It also talks about the sale or the purchase of a home, as well as property, land. So it could be that as well. I think it's a gift to somebody. I think that whoever this is probably you, Cappy. You've been waiting to earn enough money to give somebody a gift. And it could be a gift of appreciation for something that they've done for you. Oh my gosh, beautiful. Okay, this one up here is like with the cards that are up right now that we can see. This is the best that can happen for what we see right now. And as you can see, the Page of Swords is in reverse because there hasn't been a decision made. So the Page of Swords in reverse, this tells me that somebody's observing somebody or watching something, trying to glean off of whatever a situation is so that they can take notes of it. And if you'll notice in this card, you'll see that the sword this page is carrying, there's 2 blue jays on there. And I did look up what blue jays mean. It means anger. They are the meanest birds there are. So when I see it in the reverse, it almost makes me feel like somebody's being deceitful in a sense. And not deceitful, but hurtful. They're trying to find something that they can pin on you, Cappy, to make you feel bad. Or it could be you doing that. It could be you. It could be either. The same here. This could be you giving away money or receiving money. It goes either way with these 2 cards. Now, in your recent past, this is all you. The Sun in reverse. There's nothing wrong with the Sun in reverse. It holds the same abilities. The only difference is this one talks, when it's in reverse, it talks about there being a delay. Now, the delay could be something to do with this decision too. But maybe if this decision gets made, maybe this will make everything be bright and you can see the true colors of everything and you can see everything, and it may even turn this person around or this energy. But the only thing about the Sun is if there's travel, there's delays. There's going to be some delays. So be prepared for that. And the next card is your near future. The Star in reverse. Now, she's been coming up in the reverse so much lately. So many cards, and I don't know what it's insinuating. I'm trying to think of the planet positions right now. I know that Saturn is about to enter Aquarius. I think some of those planets that have been in reverse are almost at the point where they're about to go forward again. And I wonder if it's got something, it's building up, because they're going to be in the sign of Aquarius next. So that might have something to do with it. There might be if you're an Aquarian, you might be feeling some energy where it feels like there's something about to happen. It's probably because I think those planets are, one of them at least, is getting ready to go forward again instead of being in retrograde. And it might have something to do with a test. If it's I think it's the planet, I want to say it's Saturn, or Jupiter or Saturn. One or the other is about to go straight forward. And that's going to be when you might get tested on something. So make sure that you're aware for the month of October, and possibly even as far as into November. There may be a test that's coming to you through the universe, and you might want to pay really close attention. If it feels like you're being tested, you probably are. So choose wisely in what decisions you make in a situation, and that could be what's going on here too. Interesting. Okay, so this card here is you now. Well, you're now at the Nine of Wands. Is that a little better? I'm just teasing. I don't like to make fun of it, but it is this, to me, this Nine of Wands, this looks like this guy is praying and begging. Please, God, please help me with this. Take these old baggage and patterns away from me. I no longer need them. They're nothing but a burden. They're blocking my life. They're blocking my future. It's stuff that you repeat, possibly in relationships. I call them trophies of all the battles that you've been through. He's working on number 9 right now. But he's on his knees. He's buckled up. And it can be a he or a she. This next card, this is energy that's surrounding you, Cappy, and you don't even know what it's about or who it is. But let's look. Oh, God, the Five of Swords. You know, I know what this card means in the book, but to me, sometimes it means different things. And when I see it buckled up with these two, you know what it feels like? It feels like with this Nine of Wands being here with the different patterns that are repetitive over and over and over again, and you're begging for a release of that. This Five of Swords is telling you it's at the end. There's been a loss, but you won't go back to this. This cannot be recalled again. And with it buckled up with this one, it's almost like saying, you have been praying. Cappy, you've been praying. You want all of this to end, because this card here is a loss. And it also speaks about there's no way back. It's done. And it's representative of this one as well. The two that are close together. You have been praying for something to change in your life. And this is major. This is what I call internal work, where we look at all the situations that we've been through. I can't go much further than that because this is just a general reading. But anyway, there's a loss here, and it's a complete loss. It's not gonna be resurrected. It's done. And it's got something to do with the battles. This is your hope or fear. The Four of Wands in reverse tells me that there won't be a party. There won't be an engagement. There won't be a wedding. And it's not because it's not wanted. If it wasn't wanted, it wouldn't be on the board. This is wanted. But right now, with the way things are, and I think blame it all on this indecisiveness. Once this decisiveness gets corrected and a decision made, these may turn around and be ready to go. This would turn around, this one, and possibly this one. These two are done. That's like a wash as far as I'm concerned. And then the potential outcome. Oh my God, the Ace of Cups in reverse. Again, this energy wouldn't be on the table if it wasn't something you wanted. It's just right now it's not available. Let's go ahead and real quick do a clarifying. I'm already eating up the clock on this one. I'm sorry. The last reading I did, it actually cut me off. It said you reached your limit. But it was done. But I talk too much. I know I do. All right, let's clarify the 10 of Wands. Yep, somebody's been trying to figure out a way, going inside, listening to the divine, getting enlightened about a situation that they know is not working for them, a decision. Yep, too much juggling. You can't juggle two things. It'll end up eating away at your physically and mentally. The Page of Pentacles, a new beginning with an Aquarius. Or it could be a wish come true. Or hope, or blessings, or healing. All of that with this Page of Pentacles. Something brand new is coming in, and it's going to be, it's a wish come true. Let's clarify the Page of Swords in reverse. Something to do with the Empress in reverse. This might be somebody that's going to be cut. I'm just saying that's what I feel. And then the Sun in the reverse. This is your recent past. Somebody stepping up with authority. The King of Swords have that authoritative approach about them. It's like when they speak, you better listen. Because it's straight truth. And then the Star in reverse. Oh my God. That's weird. I've never seen the 10 of Swords on the Star. Somebody's sabotaging an Aquarian. Somebody that's evil. I don't like that. That looks scary. It doesn't matter. She's divine. She doesn't have angel wings, but she's definitely divine. She's guided by the divine. He's got her back. I'm not going to worry about it. Now, the 9 of Wands, this is you now. You're wanting to be single and independent on your own. You don't want to have to worry about carrying anybody else's burdens. You don't want to hear about everybody. The naysayers is what I call them, the naysayers. And then the 5 of Swords. Now, again, this is a battle that's been lost, and it's not replaced. It's not going to be rejuvenated, or there's no reconciliation or coming back to life. And that's okay, because the Sun is here to shine the light on this situation that's been no good. It's done. It's done. So the 4 of Wands in reverse. Somebody's not working on a situation that needs to be worked on. If this is what you're hoping for, Cappy, you're going to have to do some work. You can't let somebody do all the work for you. If it's a union or a job or whatever it is, you need to step up to the plate and do some work to help this get processed. Because you do want it. Or like I said, or it wouldn't be on the board. The Ace of Cups in reverse. Somebody from your past. You can't stop thinking about them. Beautiful. I bet there's a possible soulmate connection here. But I don't have enough cards to prove that. But it feels like it. And then the Ace of Swords in the upright. This is telling you, get off of that little rake or whatever that is. Pick up that pentacle and get to work. Those seeds are ready to harvest. Now's the time. And it's the same as saying the work that you've done either in work, like a job, or it could be savings or investments, or it could talk about the work that you've done with a person and you've planted seeds within them so they don't, I don't know, to support them. Now's the time to harvest this, and now's the time to get going. As soon as it's harvested, there's no more growth. It'll be time to go. Oh, I hate that I'm rushing through this, but I'm limited. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, the Two of Swords again. There's definitely, this is like, you know, hammering it into you, Cappy. There's a major decision here for you to make. And it's exactly the same card, except just from a different deck. See, it's got that purplish in it. And you have to use your intuition, because there's something that you need to let go of. You can't hang on. You can't. This little red hat is getting bigger and bigger. His head's going to explode. You can't juggle two major things in your life. You just can't. You can't. I don't know what they are. It's got something to do possibly with money, but I feel more so that it's got something to do with a relationship. A romantic type relationship with love. All right, that's what I have for you, Cappy. I'm sorry I rushed through it, but I got lollygagging too much. Anyway, I'll see you during the week next week. Namaste.